Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Chase from Burnout Inc. And I decided to take a break from all the Ninja Turtle craziness that's been going on. I've got one more big review I wanted to do regarding the Turtles, and I'm going to hold off on it tonight, mostly because I'm extremely tired, but I found this guy today at my local Walmart. Totally wasn't expecting it. I was just walking down the aisle thinking, I might as well look. They're going to have the same Marvel Legends that they've had for the last like 3 or 4 weeks. And I just found this guy like on the ground. It was like, holy crap, I got to get it. And who was it? It was the Future Foundation Spider-Man. This is the costume that he wore when he teamed up with the remaining members of the Fantastic Four. And it looks very, very awesome. It's actually the variant to the big-time Spider-Man, who his costume looks like it's something from Tron, but you know, it's still pretty cool. I kind of wish I could have found a figure of that, but from what I've seen, the paint apps on it don't really look right, and it doesn't really look anything like that. It looks just all green, but this guy looks pretty cool. And he also comes with a Arnim Zola Build-A-Figure piece, which more than likely I'm just going to end up selling that on eBay. So, let's pop this guy open and take a look. Alright, so there he is, underneath the Burnout Inc. logo, looking pretty cool. There's a little Spider-Man card right there. Get a nice little shot of that. Okay. Looking at the package, it did not come with an Arnim Zola Build-A-Figure piece, and I guess on the back of it, it actually has little numbers on it that tell you which character is going to come with what, and the Spider-Man figure does not. I guess too I guess I should have known this because in the Wave 1 series of the returning Marvel Legends, I bought the Thor figure, and I did a review of him already, and he didn't come with one either, and he didn't have a number on the back of his, so I pretty much didn't make the connection while I was messing around with the box. So, you know, no big deal. He doesn't come with a stand or anything like that, so you just kind of have to pose him, and right now he's leaning up against my poster. But if I pulled him off and just positioned him a little bit better, he does hold a good pose, even in some crazy positions just like that. I'm a very, very big fan of the paint job on this guy. It is smooth. It's really good. There is some paint that's kind of rubbing off into the white areas, but it looks okay. To me, it looks a little bit like it's been battle damaged and it's been a little worn. I mean, this is just a crazy design that they did on this. I mean, I feel really sorry for anybody that had to draw this on a weekly basis. And if you did, kudos to you, man, because this is some detailed stuff. Let's get him into a basic pose. By the way, I'm just going to point this out real quick. I'm not a fan of the ball-jointed hips. It's very difficult to pose with, and it just takes forever to kind of rotate it the right way you want to. So yeah, here's a good look at the design of his costume. And there's the back of it. This spider symbol is really cool. It reminds me of the 90s Ben Reilly Spider-Man clone. And it's a good contrast to the classic Venom suit, with it being black on white instead of white on black. I like the eyes. The eyes look very, very cool. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit better on that. There we go. It's good detail work. It reminds me a lot of the Todd McFarlane Spawn. I almost said Spawn. The Todd McFarlane Spider-Man, just the way they're shaped. Not as flat as his. They got more of a curved design, and it looks good. And then all this like weird kind of zebra pattern stuff going on here with the arrows pointing up. Looks cool too. And I like the gloves. Very awesome. And this pattern goes all the way up his costume and underneath his arms. It's a cool little texture thing that they did. So articulation wise, his head can go almost straight up, like he's looking up like, let's see, Mary Jane is stuck in a frickin' taxicab again, suspended above a building. Now, do I do something about that? Or not. Well, you saw Spider-Man 3, so I'm not going to do anything. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, the head can go up and down, it can go left and right, and it can go 360. His shoulders have one of those like joints right here that can move it in and out a little bit more. I prefer Spider-Man to have that. It gives him a lot better posability. Can rotate 360, go up and down like that. He's got double jointed elbows, so he can bend his arm all the way up. When I choose a scotch, I make sure it's Spider-Man approved. And I had no idea where I was going with this. But I like this pose. Stop speaking in a British accent! The wrist can rotate 360, and he can angle it in all sorts of directions. He does have some ab articulation. He's got some very good ab articulation, so he can almost go all the way out like that and do kind of like a swanton bomb looking pose, or he can crunch all the way down because he's a sneaky spider. He can rotate his waist all the way around. And another thing I should point out real quick, on this hand he has the web shooter pose, and you know what, I like it, and I do have to agree with a lot of other people that I've seen do the reviews. I really, really wish he would have had an alternative hand or two sets of alternative hands, so that way he could have two web shooters and then two fists. That'd be cool. And like I said, I am not a fan of the freaking ball joint. It took me a couple minutes to loosen it, to get it, just to get the leg to go out like this, and damn it, you see, it rotates and then you gotta rotate it back just so he can go out like that. I hate that. I hate it so much. Damn it. You see, I can't even do this one right. Okay, that leg goes out okay, and it can go up like that okay. Just like I said, it takes some work because it's a damn ball joint. But Spider-Man's cool, so we'll forgive him for that. He's got double jointed knees. The amazing balancing man. Okay, I need to stop. I'm too tired. I just keep playing. The hips can go all the way around 360. He's got very good feet movement. Can bend all the way up and back. And he does have a rocker in there. So his leg or his foot can pivot a lot better. That's kind of a dumb pose. He's gonna whip spin you into submission and then pound your face into the ground. Alright. So, overall, I'm going to give this figure an 8.5 out of 10. He has great paint apps. He looks awesome. He has great articulation. The two things I'm going to ding him on is not being able to change out that hand. As much as I love the way it's posed, it looks cool, but it'd be nice to have a fist there just so you know we can recreate him doing more scenes and stuff like that. And the ball joints on the hips. God damn it, Marvel Legends. Stop it. Stop doing that. The Captain America one has like that T-joint thing going on, and he has the same range of movement than the ball joints, and it looks better. It's better. Do that. Don't do this. Please don't do this. Okay, so I'm done ranting and raving. This was Chase from Burnout Inc. saying you should definitely buy this figure if you see him. He's in limited supply, so if you see him in a store, pick his ass up. Alright, I will see you guys next time.